Hey, this is Marie. Welcome back, and thanks for joining me once again here at A Place to Heal. Today is the first of my kitchen videos. I promised that I was not going to do any kitchen videos. I promised myself I wasn't going to do any kitchen videos till I moved and I had a nicer kitchen and blah blah blah. And then I thought, you know what the heck? I have had a few emails from people asking me if I have any, if I can do any kitchen videos or food videos, to transition into the raw lifestyle, and that's actually one of my specialties. I spend a lot of time with clients teaching them how to transfer over into a more raw, healthy lifestyle. You know, if you have a diagnosis of cancer or something very serious like that, you definitely want to go completely raw. It's the most healing diet out there. But I strongly believe that in the long term, we are not ready for that raw constantly. You know, sometimes you want a little warmth, and I have wonderful transition recipes or just recipes that you want to keep that we eat all the time that are nice and warm, and they incorporate the raw lifestyle, but they're also very filling. I find that men have a very hard time staying on the raw, and they call it cheating. You're eating healthy, you know, unless you go out to Pizza Hut and eat 10 pizzas and drink some soda and have ice cream afterwards. It's not cheating. You know, eating warm food should not be cheating. And there's a lot of great recipes that I want to share with you guys. But today, I also promised you guys that I was going to start showing you some people that have some wonderful things out there on the internet. And one of those people that I want to start with is Eric Harvey. I belonged to a group on Facebook for almost a year, and there was well over 1,500 people in that group. And I can honestly say that there was maybe just a handful of people that knew what they were talking about and had so much knowledge. This man is an encyclopedia of knowledge, and he was actually very ill. And he went to a natural doctor, and they prescribed the drink that I'm going to be showing you guys today. And this drink not only saved his life, and he lost well over 100 pounds, but it has done wonders for me. And now I recommend it to everyone that I come into contact with. So I definitely want to recommend this to you guys today. I have a follower because this is it's a drink that promotes a circulation of liver bile. And I'm a huge liver advocate. Clean your liver, clean your liver. So this drink actually heals your liver, and it helps to promote more bile, and it helps all your other organs. So I have a follower who has a very bad liver, and you know who you are. You need this drink. You need to add this drink to your daily routine. So with that being said, let's get started. Okay, so the way to make this drink is, this is my Acme blender from Walmart. I haven't got one of those handy dandy, spiffy, expensive blenders yet. All right, so we're gonna do four cups of spring water. And you really should use spring water. Don't ever let anyone tell you that Mother Nature gets it wrong, because they don't. Some people say, oh, use distilled, oh, use this. I'm going to stick with Mother Nature, because Mother Nature never gets it wrong. Okay, so the next thing that you want to do is you want to take a head of romaine lettuce. Romaine lettuce is very bitter, and it's wonderful for the liver. You want to cut the top off, and I usually just rip it in half. If you have one of those handy top end blenders, you can just throw the whole thing in, but I don't, so we're going to do it this way. Okay, so you're going to take your romaine, put that little piece off, that doesn't look too great. You're going to take your romaine lettuce, and you're going to just pop it into the water. Okay, and my Acme blender, it's not actually an Acme blender, it's an Oster. I just call it Acme for all you guys that ever watched The Roadrunner. All right, and we're going to put it on the lowest setting. That's the best way to, if you don't have those handy dandy expensive blenders, this is the best way to blend stuff in your blender. I have a 14 speed from Oster, which has worked great for me so far. All right, so you might want to lower them speakers because this one's kind of loud. And here we go, we're going to put it on low speed. Okay, now normally at that point, and I like to add some lemon. This is not what Eric Harvey recommended, but to be perfectly honest, this drink is very bitter, and it's very hard for me to drink without the lemon. And normally when your liver is very toxic and those little boogers are living in there, they don't want to be disturbed. So, you know, it's very hard to drink a drink that's very bitter when you're not, when your liver is toxic. Get all that lemon in there. I like it because it gives it this great taste. Gives it some flavor. And you always want to use organic lemons for this because it's going into your liver, and you don't want, trying to get out the toxins, you don't want to be adding more toxins in there. And for those gardeners out there, if you're using organic lemons, save your seeds. Put them in between 2 paper towels for 10 days. Those seeds will sprout, and once they get sprouted, you can pass them into a, you know, a small area, and then after that, a small container, and then after that, you can pass it into your garden. It takes about 3 years to get a nice lemon tree, but believe me, they're really nice to have in your garden. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it on the highest volume. Make sure that when you turn it on the highest volume, you want this as smooth as possible. So just let it run. And I'm sorry guys, I don't have editing, or I don't know how to do editing yet, so bear with me here. Okay, once it's all nice and smooth, you want to put it into a mason jar. That way you can put it into your refrigerator, and you could put the lid on it, and you won't lose any of the healing properties of the drink. And it's also a lot easier to shake it up when you go to drink it because it does separate. Now, one word of caution about this drink, because I usually tell people stuff and I just kind of assume that, okay, they know. When I first got this this drink given to me by Eric Harvey, I was like, oh, this tastes really icky. I'm just going to down it all and be done with it. And all of a sudden my liver was like, what the hell did you just give me? I mean, you know that cat that hangs off the wall? That's kind of what it was like. It was like my liver just like went into convulsions, and I got really bad headaches, and it was like, what the heck is going on here? So I then found out that I misunderstood Eric, and you are actually supposed to sip this throughout the day. It could take you all day to sip it, because you want it to go through the liver slowly. You want it to increase the bile slowly, and you want to take the toxins out slowly. If you guzzle it, it's going to happen all too fast, and it kind of overburdens you, and you don't want that. You want detoxification to be very smooth. So if you have liver problems, which, trust me, I would say at least 96% of the population does, and if you have any illnesses, you definitely have problems with your liver. This is one of the best drinks that you can drink, and normally after 3 months, it's almost like a transfusion. It will actually clean all the bile in your system, and you will have a healthy, happy liver. Until next time, make sure to like, make sure to join me, because next time I'm going to be showing you how to make one of my favorite tinctures, which is great for herpes and shingles and menstrual cramps and everything else. So, till next time, you guys have a good one. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining me.